microphone. Welcome to Union Comedy. Give yourselves a big round of applause for coming out tonight. Yes. There it is. Let me hear whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Let's get the party started, please. Welcome to the stage, your host, Ben Scurria.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pickle. I am Ben Scurria. This is a pickle in a bag. It's called Mount Olive's Munchies, the portable pickle. Don't stop to ask yourself, aren't all pickles portable? Yeah. No, a lot of them you can't take anywhere, but this you can take anywhere you want. And one of you is going to win this amazing pickle at the end of this show, as if that's not enough. So right there, that's enough. That's enough to justify you're walking in the door, you're going to win a pickle. But it gets more than that. We have an amazing cast of improvised here tonight. They're going to do a set based entirely off of the stories of one of our very special storytellers. Before I bring our storyteller up on stage, though, I'm going to bring the cast out. Everybody, please put your hands together for the cast of the Pickle! Yeah! Really quickly, before I bring our storyteller up on stage, by round of applause, has anybody not seen improv before? Oh, you're all in? You liar. Liar! No, you're all experts, so that's great. I don't need to explain it to you. Yeah, what you're going to see has never been done before. We're going to listen to this storyteller tell some stories, and then we're going to improvise off of them. Our storyteller this evening is local comedian and steak enthusiast, Danielle Andruskiwec, everybody.
Thanks, Ben. Before I tell the story, I want to preface it by saying this is a story of triumph. And I feel like it's important for me to say that because this is also a story of my childhood. And I have a very hard time anytime I talk about my childhood. Inevitably, one of my friends says, "Stop talking about your sad childhood." So I want you to know that this is a story of triumph in my eyes. You should find new friends. Half of them are standing behind me right now, so we'll figure that out. So when I was in 8th grade and I was in middle school, the way that our lunch cafeteria was set up was that there were tables, they were rectangular, and they had exactly 6 seats. Like, there were chairs that you could pull in and out and do whatever, but it was a very strict rule that you could not have more than 6 seats at these tables, despite the fact that the tables are really spaced out. You could easily put another chair on the end. If you're wondering why you're describing a lunchroom to me, it is important. So, when I was in 7th, this might have been 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade, because of this rule where you can only have 6 people sit at lunch, I often didn't get to sit with people. And this is a story of triumph!
Why about your sad
childhood?
I feel like it's going somewhere good.
What would happen is, I get to lunch with, a couple of friends or people that I thought were my friends, and now I understand why my childhood sounds sad, now that I'm hearing this.
It's a story of triumph.
It's a story of triumph. But, so I'd sit down with a few friends, because I normally brought my lunch, and so I'd get there first. I'm like, great, I have a seat at this table. But then, of, the 7 of us, one person would be like, all right, well, I'll just sit alone at the other table. And then inevitably, someone's like, well, I'll go sit with them. I'll go sit with them until eventually everybody was sitting with them and I was sitting alone. So the way that I was trying to make friends was to offer to throw their trash out. Because we had to... This is a story of triumph!
Yeah. How much trash you throw?
So I would collect their trash and I'd go throw it out. And eventually, as I was doing this, other people would start to give trash to me.
No.
Speaking of trash. Which then led to a nickname called, where people would just call me Dan the Garbage Man.
Oh.
You guys, it's a story of triumph!
We're waiting for that.
And just to paint the picture of what middle school me was like, I was about 5 feet tall. I was wearing a size 9 shoe already because my feet grew real fast. And for whatever reason, I was really attached to wearing a backward hat with my bangs sticking out the front for you.
Because it looked dope.
Because it looked dope as shit. Yeah.
Stand the garbage man.
So yes, eventually people just dropped the Dan part and just started calling me. But there was this one
now
day.
the triumph.
Now now the triumph, right. There was one day in this math class where, like, our teacher was basically letting us, like, do whatever our homework or whatever, like, do whatever we wanted. We just had to, like, finish, like, a sheet of math problems. Yeah, math class. Makes sense. And, a friend of mine was like, oh, can I borrow one of your pencils? I had 2 of them. Again, this is very important to know that I had exactly 2 pencils. And I gave it to my friend, and I turned back, and this boy named Peter Testa, who managed to never get the nickname Peter Testicle, don't know how that never happened, had taken my other pencil, and I was like, Peter, can I have that back, please? And he was like, no. And he's like, you have it when I'm done. I'm like, but it's mine. And he's like, no, and he's sitting at a desk, right? Which, and I'm standing, and, like, I could feel the adrenaline. So, like, little me, I'm like, I took, like, deep breaths, almost like the whole just, I was like, give me back my pencil or else. And he's like, or else what? And I was like, or else I'm going to punch you in the face. Yes. And he looked at me, laughed, and then went back to, like, writing whatever. So I took every fucking thing I had, and I hit him across the cheek. And, like, he's sitting now, but, like, and just, like, went, whop. So, just on
triumph you punching a child.
Not yet.
Okay. No.
So, like, there was, like, his head is down on the desk. Like, I didn't knock him out. Like, he's clearly moving, like, trying to grab. And, like, what felt like 5 minutes, I'm just standing there, like waiting for him to get up, like, what to do next. And he finally stands up, and he goes, oh, if you want a girl, you want a girl. Oh. And then I interrupt him and go, if I want a girl, I want to hit you harder. Oh. At which point in time, the teacher, who was not paying attention to anything at all, comes over, runs over, and starts yelling at Peter. He's like, what did you do? He's like, well, she hit me. He's like, well, you obviously did something to upset her. And held him after class and let me go. Now, by the end of the next period, I'm walking down the hall and I'm getting high fives. People are cheering for me. And I have to say, the way that this rumor spun so fast. They're like, I heard you gave him 2 black eyes with 1 punch. I heard that one of his teeth is loose, and the whole time we're just like, probably. I'm just fucking around like, maybe.
Fuck around, find out.
But the next day at school, Peter doesn't show up.
Oh, no.
But the next day at school, I'm at lunch, right?
Here we go.
Right? This is where people would chant garbage man at me and throw trash. So instead, because this nickname originally started off as Dan the Garbage Man, walking down, I get to lunch, and someone was like, hey, it's like, holds up their trash, and I just go, no. And then I get a round of applause.
Yeah, another.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And from then on, I was just Dan.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Hey, you can feel free, like, you don't have to, but it just might be funny if we, like, tell everybody that I've got shit for brains. Right? That'd be like a good rumor. It's like, we can pass it around and we can be like, why is Tim so stupid? You can be like, he has literal shit for brains.
Dude, I'm fucking feeling free as hell right now, so I'll do that.
Oh, please.
And I also believe it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. You're dumb.
I'm fucking dumb as
People are
rocks.
gonna... Oh, man.
I'm so
We're gonna have
stupid.
friends finally, dude.
Oh, you think so?
We're gonna...
Are people gonna want to be friends with the shit for brains guy?
I cannot say anything about what they're gonna want to do with you,
Okay.
because shit for brains is kind of a tricky thing.
But you're friends with the guy who has shit for brains.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be fucking cool, because I have info. People
You're
love
gonna be
info.
You're gonna be the coolest. People are gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with that kid? And you're
And
gonna
I'd be like, oh, you want to know? Come over here and pay me money and I'll tell you secrets.
wait, you're gonna charge him money?
Maybe. I just thought of that off the cuff.
Oh, I'm not telling anybody then.
Don't tell
Why would
any-
I give it away for free?
I'm gonna get so
Why would I
many.
give it away for free?
I'm gonna get pencil grips.
I'm gonna act like a fucking jackass.
Is there anything you want from the school store? Because I'm gonna fucking charge that stuff.
No erasers that smell like
Yeah.
fruit.
Yeah, watermelon,
Grapes.
little trees that
Grapes.
smell like trees.
Oh my god.
I'll get so many, and
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna.
be the biggest fuck up, and people are gonna be like, "Why are you acting like that?" And we're gonna be like, "I don't know."
Hey Dennis, your grades have gone way downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, they're straight down. You started off straight A's in the first quarter, and then
Hell yeah.
went down to D's and F's. I don't
There's
understand.
a reason.
You're a smart kid.
Right.
The MRI results came back. It's honestly something I've never encountered before. But you know it when you see it. Take a look at that.
Doctor, we have a bunch of students out in the hall.
I got the shit for brains kid right
Do you
now.
mind if you come in and take photos? We've never met students. It's teaching hospital.
No, let them all see
Bring
it.
them in.
Let them
Bring
all
them
see
in.
it.
Please,
Bring them in. Everyone take a look at this.
What's that smell?
It's my brains.
What's that stink in here?
That's the smell of one man's
My
cranium.
brains.
Oh, God.
They're shit. My brains are shit.
The frontal lobes have completely dilapidated into shit.
Oh, so
What?
I would
Dilapidated.
Yeah, dilapidated.
updated.
It's a medical word.
Don't get me
I don't
started.
understand.
It's
My
a
brain's
medical
shit.
word.
Guys, you're frightening the
What?
public.
Ah!
It's just that I would rather be smelling a dead body and formaldehyde than
Oh,
this smell.
sweet. You know where there's a dead body
Wait.
from formaldehyde?
Come with me.
Fuck, they want a table for 5. What? They want a fucking table for 5. What? They have 5 people.
We do 4 or 6?
What the fuck do you think I fucking told them?
Okay.
I said we have tables of 4 or 6, and he looked me dead in the eye and he said I'm a senator and I need a table for 5.
State?
Why did you make this my treat?
I didn't ask if it was state or
That
national.
makes a difference.
Does it?
I think we're just gonna go somewhere else.
No,
No,
one second.
we got it.
We're getting it ready for you,
We got
sir.
this. We got this.
Mr.
State senator.
I didn't get any of that.
Good stuff here!
I have 5 senators here.
They're all senators. They're all senators.
5 state senators.
Different states. If they don't eat together, they're not gonna come to an agreement.
What? And the inter-trade is ruined. The interstate trade. Oh. Why don't we just take a table for 4, and then one of them can sit at the bar, and they can just yell at each other.
Oh, but what if the one who's at the bar gets a bad nickname?
Oh.
I think we're probably just gonna head across the street.
No, we're just setting up.
No, we're getting 5.
The finest, the game hen.
5 fine game hen.
5 fine.
We didn't know you were coming! We were warming up to you! There's a lot happening!
Chuck, I was in the bathroom. They have trifold paper towels. We have to go somewhere else.
That's disgusting. Trifold.
Yes,
paper
my
towel.
hands are still wet. I couldn't dry them.
Good.
He's gonna spook your hand.
Scare it away!
He's gonna scare the water.
Scare that moisture out of here!
That's very unconventional.
I've never. And for how long?
Completely dry.
Whoa, it worked.
Well, I suppose we can come to this restaurant for some things.
Table for 5.
All right, sweetheart, look.
Yep.
If you're gonna be a chick, you gotta learn how to be a chick. You can't be too strong, you can't be too mean, but you gotta be mean a little bit. Right in the middle.
Gotta be in the middle.
If you were a boy, you would be so much better.
I always felt that way. Why am I a girl? Why did it have
That
to
is
happen
because
that way?
the devil chose
Got into
you.
my body and I can feel the devil in my body. Is that why I'm having my period?
That's part of it. Yes, are you having it right now? Do you
I don't know. It feels like the devil.
Okay, that is correct. There are pads and tampons
Oh
in the
God,
bathroom.
that sounds even worse.
If you were a man, you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, I need
It's
this.
gonna be a long learning process for you.
Okay, Mom. Whatever, Mom.
It's not-
How'd you do it, Mom?
Well,
You're such a good girl.
I'm a good girl. That's why.
You're just
I'm a
all
good
put
girl.
together.
Yes,
And
because
I
you
just-
must be.
You
You have to be
be.
mostly put together, but a little bit not. And you can't let anybody know that you know what's going on.
I can't tell, like, Rob down the street.
Don't
and
tell
I
Rob.
What? He's
You
my
tell
best
Rob
friend.
you're a cute little girl,
I'm a cute
and
little
when
girl.
he steals things from you, you know he likes you.
I tell
you
him
can
that I
like
like
him.
it. Okay.
You say, I like you.
I like it, Rob. I like it
right.
when you hit me. And
Sweetheart,
I
I'm
like
worried
it when
about
you're
the
taller than me.
period earlier. You said
yeah, the period.
earlier.
Well, I think that's what it is. It's
I
just
think
like
you
a
should-
mess. The whole thing is a mess.
I
Like,
don't think that you should not take care of it.
Well, take care of it. Should I
This
just
is your
like?
first period. You're a woman now, so
Oh
go
God,
get
I don't
it.
want to be a woman.
I know, but you can still punch, you can still kill, and you can
Yeah.
still be mean.
I can punch and kill.
Yes,
That's the part that
That's what we do.
resonates with me.
that's right.
That's it. That's it. I bet you punch and kill.
Oh, Sweetie,
Tell
Mommy
me about
can't
it.
tell you all the things.
Oh, tell me, Mom, please, Mom. I need something. Oh.
These are my knives. These are my guns.
Hey, what's up, chickie? I was just wondering if maybe you wanted to like catch a flick or something. I got a nice car if you want to check out the front and back seat.
Careful.
Oh, what are you talking about, Careful? I'll take you wherever you want to go. Don't think too hard, but that little brain's gonna overheat. Okay. Oh.
What kind of car is it? Is it a Honda? I like Hondas.
Honda Accord.
Oh no, I like Civics.
Oh God.
Sorry.
So that's a no.
If
then?
I were a man, though, that knife would be bigger.
You're a bitch.
Someone killed this man. we can rule out women.
Yeah? Why do you say that?
Woman, do something like this?
Kill a man?
No way. So start rounding up men.
Yeah, that's right. It must have been a man.
Must have been a man. We'll
There's
just
no
get a bunch of men in a line.
This is a really good-looking guy.
Who dies posed like that?
I know. Look at that. So regal. My brothers. It's like he's giving a speech. Look, I'm just like him. Don't tell anybody.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
You gotta stop what you're doing.
Oh, come on!
It's a crime scene.
It's so hard doing this job. You gotta have a little fun.
A little fun with a dead body. I mean, the Mulroney case last week was one thing, but tonight, what are you getting, a new profile photo for your social?
I took that down.
Well, it was
Nobody liked it anyway.
It
I
was
got
up.
only bad feedback.
Take a
on
look at
that.
this.
Okay, yeah, that's funny. That's a Shakespeare pose with a real guy's head.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I think that's clever.
Next photo.
Okay, that's me.
This is where you lost me.
Okay, yeah.
Personally, I got the first one.
Yeah.
That's under protocol.
Okay.
But this.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about this.
Yeah.
This is, this is where we're at.
Right. Well, I was simulating sex
With.
the body.
That's the weirdest part. You chose the torso.
I know. It wasn't lining up right. They can't all be winners.
Let's go back to October.
Okay. You made a whole slideshow of my
Yeah,
picture?
I got a big hard
Sarge,
drive.
we got perps up the wazoo in rooms out there to be interrogated, and you're sitting here looking at photos in a slideshow. Sit down.
Have you seen my
Stand-
slideshow?
I don't need to see it right now. I need you to.
This is slide 720. He's not going to see the shit coming, all right?
They're perps.
This is from October 2012. I
That's
didn't even
so
know him.
long ago.
Look at him. He's got, look
Sergeant.
at this. He's got the doll in one hand,
Okay, that is.
and
fine.
he's kicking a soccer ball with it. It's honestly impressive.
And you found this when you scrolled all the way back. And
He's got a public Facebook.
Sergeant, here's my concern. Here's my concern.
What an idiot.
Here's
Yeah.
my concern.
Okay.
You're unhinged. You're doing drugs again. Are you doing drugs again?
I have to tell you, I found a good therapist this year.
Okay, I haven't heard
Yeah.
about this. What's the name?
Oh, it's
Give me the-
Mulroney of the Mulroney case. Check out slide 804.
That's time and Danielle.
That was a perfect encapsulation of my middle school years. Thank you, guys. When I was in high school, people still called me Dan Dan, except at night they would call me Designated Dan Dan because I didn't drink, and people would only call me to drive them home from parties. But I should also mention I was in the same grade as my older sister, so she would be at the parties, and when she would get too drunk, someone would call me to pick her up and then to also pick up everybody else and take them to Wendy's. But that was not the story that I meant to tell. But it was senior year, and my parents had gotten divorced, and so my mother is a nurse. She works in pediatric oncology, and she used to work nights, so she was never home at night. And at the time, my older brother worked evenings for AAA, so he was usually gone from like 6 to like a little after midnight. And my sister had moved in with my dad, but she'd obviously hang out at my mom's house a lot. And so there was a day when my mother was all this backstory is really relevant, guys.
We trust you after
And
this.
this is
We're with you.
good,
Yeah,
great.
Moment of triumph.
There is a moment of triumph in this one too.
Honestly, we're already straight.
There always ends with a moment of triumph. And so my mom was taking like her first vacation in like what felt like forever. So she was in Bermuda. This was a Friday, and I wanted to do something really nice for her. So like I got home from school and I spent like the whole afternoon just cleaning the house. So I'm like, it's like, my mom's going through a hard time, like these things, like I'm gonna clean the house. And then I had planned to just study for the SATs because again, I was very cool. And at this time, my sister had come home with a few people and they wanted to like drink and things, and we had this big like porch and yard and pool and things. Okay. And I told my sister, I was like, that's fine, just like stay, don't go in the house. Like I just spent hours cleaning this place. Mom is getting home tomorrow, please don't. She was like, sure. She's like, well, we're going to the football game in a little while. She's like, but I'm supposed to my sister goes, I'm supposed to babysit our cousins. Can you please do this for me? And I was like, no, I want to study. Like, on a Friday night, I want to study. Because, again, it was so cool. And I was like, no, Becca, I can't. Like, she begged me. She's like, please. And she's like, well, I'll let you hang out with my friends next week she was my older sister. We were in the same grade. I had a really weird social dynamic with everyone. And so I was like, all right, fine. I was like, but you guys, you have to leave. You have to go to the football game, and you cannot come back here. So I leave. I watch them leave. And around 10 p.m., like I had put my stupid fucking cousins to bed like 30 minutes away from where I live. And I get a call from my older brother. And first of all, my brother doesn't call me. And he calls me and he seems like, I was like, what's up? He's like, are you home? And I'm like, no. Why? And he says, well, I just had, Joey up the street call me saying people ran to his house because they're looking for ping pong balls. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, there's like 50 people at our house right now. And I was like, son of a bitch. I'm like, well, I was like, I can't leave. I'm babysitting. He's like, I can't get home for another hour and a half. And I'm freaking out. Mind you, like, it's not like it's my house, but I just cleaned that whole fucking house. And I am so mad. And so, like, maybe 20 minutes later, my aunt and uncle come home, and I just, like, speed the fuck home in my 1995 Ford Taurus that had no hubcaps and 2 black racing stripes over it, because that was the only car I could afford. And I get home, and I remember, like, pulling into the driveway, and there's just trash rolling like tumbleweeds just out of the lawn. And I was like, you have to be fucking... I'm calling my sister. I'm like, where the fuck are... She's like, I'm in my bed. I was like, you gotta be fuck... And there's literally like people just all over the place.
You're in my bed?
Like... Yeah, I'm calling her. She's drunk as shit, and she's saying she's in her bed. And, like, I was like, you have to... Like, my brother managed to call one of his friends to start to try to, like, clear people out. Like, I get home. Someone's like, oh, hey. Like, I don't know who it was, but I just pushed them, and they fell, and I was like, get the fuck out of my... And I'm, like... riling people up like a helicopter. You get the fuck out of my house. You get the fuck out of my house.
Not today.
And I'm like, exactly. And like, I grab my softball bat and I'm like, where the fuck is my sister? You get the fuck off my lawn. Like, and can't find her. I'm calling her, and she every time she's like, I'm in my bed, and hangs up. So I go to her room, and there's somebody in her bed. Not her. Not her. I knew who the person was. She was passed out drunk. I'm like, whatever, fine. So I'm like calling. I hear my sister's phone ringing, and I find her in my mom's closet on the floor, rolled up in like a half ball.
Like hiding or passed out?
Did she think it was
Passed
a
out.
bed?
She thought it was a bed. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm in my bed. I was like, this is not your bed.
Oh, that's a very
She has pissed herself because of course she did. And so And then she's like, I'm gonna throw up. So I pick her up, because, yeah, I'm strong enough then to pick up my sister. I pick her up, get her into the bathroom. I'm holding her here while she's vomiting. I was like, I'm gonna kill you tomorrow. You just wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And she's like, oh, people have fun. I'm like, fuck you. I'm gonna kill you tomorrow. And so, like, my brother comes home. There's still people who are coming back into my fucking house. Because teenagers are the worst. So my brother gets home, also pissed. My brother grabs his BB gun. And so now people are leaving the house. My brother's walking around just constantly cocking this BB gun. Get all these fucking people out of our house.
Where are you?
And this is in Orange, Connecticut, where the Pez factory is, by the way.
I feel like I could have guessed.
So we get all the people out of the house, whatever. Like the next day, you know, we get up, and my sister and the friend that passed out in her bed are there. It's just two of them, and like people left their purses. They left things around the house because, well, for somebody with a bat and then somebody with a BB gun chased them out of the house. And the next morning, I was like, Mom's gonna be home in like 6 hours. I asked you to do one fucking thing: is not let people in the house. And my sister goes, I don't even care. As long as people had fun, I don't even care. And then I looked her straight in the eye, and she goes, oh shit, and just sprints away from me. So, just so you know, we have a door near the kitchen, and then we have our front door on like the opposite side of the house, and you can like run around. So my sister sprints out the kitchen door, and I see her like walk down and turn. So then I turn and I sprint back through the house. I open the front door where there's like two like steps, like a little stoop, and she's coming around the side, and I launch off the step and tackle her.
Yes.
And I am just like wailing on her. I'm slapping her. I'm like, you fucking bitch. And this whole time, the friend that had slept over that was passed away is on the phone with like the other friends trying to find whose bags were. And it's just like, oh shit, Dan's pissed. And after that, anytime somebody tried to come over to my house, I would just have to say this. Not even say anything, I would just have to do this. And they would fucking leave my house.
Wow.
Can you help me find a book?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find like
What genre?
like a biography, but I feel like everything I read is either just
Biographies are nice.
it's like a sad childhood,
Yeah.
or it's like a moment of triumph where somebody just beats the living shit out of somebody else.
Really like an Ellison on your chest.
Mark.
Yeah.
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 Mark, grab Number the Stars.
I thought that she was going to say that.
It's about Anne Frank.
They put the question mark on the last one.
I was going to say, who was she?
The number thing. It might-
Because are we all Anne Frank?
Hey, no spoilers! No spoilers!
and isn't that the point of you take your own morals and own questions?
Is that the point? I'm leaving
Don't-
through this, and I
don't
can tell
leave.
you, I'm not Anne Frank.
We have a no-leafing policy!
It is possible.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I
adjacent
feel like
and
I've already read it, so.
Okay, books don't go on floors.
Shit pile!
You were supposed to. Oh.
Well, I'm sorry.
I asked for a biography that was not about a sad childhood.
Well,
You gave me Anne Frank.
Mark,
So I'm looking for two things. One,
Okay.
not a sad childhood,
Mark.
and two, a moment of triumph that doesn't involve beating the shit out of someone.
Mark, Go Ask Alice.
Oh. Okay.
This is a good one. You ask her everything. That's what you do with the book.
They also put a question mark at the end of this one as
It's a
well.
diary.
Go ask Alice?
So it's like an advice column that's a book.
It could be. We don't know what your interpretation is. That's our bookstore's motto.
We don't know what your
We
interpretation
just gotta
is.
put in.
We did, yeah. Do you like
That's
it?
nice.
The
I like
font
it.
is nice, right?
It's nice. It's brighter than most signs.
Thank you. Yes,
we
I
care.
see.
We
see
care
you.
about our customers.
We care.
So
Halogen.
could you give me a quick synopsis of this?
Yes.
Go ask Alice?
One time
Well-
she takes LSD and feels like bugs are crawling under her skin.
How old is she when she does this?
About 13.
Okay.
May I have a phone, please? I'd like to call my family.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you. I left them at home. My family. I vacation alone.
I,
That's how I truly relax.
you're not gonna believe this.
What's that?
I left my family at home.
Did you?
I did.
I have 3 children.
Oh.
Yes, 3 children and an ex. I just leave them all at home and I just come and I do whatever I want. This is me time.
3 children and an ex?
Mm-hmm. Not an ex-child, an ex-lover.
Oh!
I don't realize it sounded like I had 4 children and
I
not
thought you said. I thought you had an ex-child.
A phone on a large silver platter, sir.
Thank you.
It is, of course, not wireless.
Hello, collect call to the United States, please.
Of course.
Yes.
Any specific place?
Indeed, 917-643-7232.
Too quickly.
917-763-2342.
2342.
And if you could just say it's from, I'm having a great time, be home tomorrow, don't kill your brother.
Don't kill. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay, that's my name,
I
though.
hope nothing. Okay. Thank you, sir. You want to stand in line and make sure I do it right?
Of course I do, thank you.
917. If nobody answers, do you want me to leave a message?
If nobody answers, this is bad. It's bad. That's bad.
It's still ringing.
Somebody should pick up.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
I picked it up. Oh, whatever. Just you little asshole.
At some point, you must pause.
You rang?
Yes, this is a collect call from Everything is Fine. I am fine. Do not kill your brother, please. I'm on vacation.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like a horror
Goodbye. Click.
Great.
Very good, sir. Enjoy your vacation.
Thank you.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh, the phone is ringing.
Ring, ring.
You don't necessarily know it's for you,
I'm
sir.
just nosy. I'm just nosy.
It's the hotel phone.
Yes, I'd like to answer, please. I'd like to answer.
It could be for.
I don't care. I'd like to answer the phone, please.
Very well, sir, but do please act as though you work at the
Of course.
hotel.
Grand Hilton, Bahamas. This is Jeffrey. May I help you?
I have a collect call from Luke. Would you like to accept?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the name. Could you say it again?
Repeating. I have a collect call from Luke.
Yes, I'll accept the charges.
Oh, sir, you can't have that. No, sir, not the hotel, sir.
It's fine. Go ahead. Put it on my room.
Hey, so I know your daughter. I parked my Civic down on your driveway, and someone stole all my fucking wheels. I think it was her stupid fucking cousins or something. But seriously, I don't know who to call about this because I can't call my dad.
Luke?
Wait, can you talk to me? This is a message.
Are you not talking to me?
Holy shit! I could get a lot of my money's worth for this.
So, do you need anything? You've been alone for quite some time. No drinks, no food, just a book. The same book for days. Do you need anything?
Get a margarita. Get a margarita.
So I have what he's having.
Okay, let's try this at home.
I can read this book if anyone's asking.
Nobody asked.
Okay, if anyone asks, I can read this book.
Okay, what is it?
Huh?
What is it?
It's a medium-sized book.
Does it have a title?
Huh?
A title?
Yes.
I'll get the margarita.
Thank you so
What's it
much.
about?
Hmm?
The book. What's it about? I'm curious. I'm a reader myself. I'm in a book club. When I'm not here.
It's a steamy love story.
Luke, are you still there?
I fell asleep in
The phone cord's in the water. It's drifting away for the...
I'll get a margarita for you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Luke, I'm sorry about your car, all right? I'm on vacation, though. I can't do anything.
Oh! Luke, we would like to hear someone. No! Oh! I'll be him. I'll be him. I'll be him. Oh! I'll be him. I'll be him. Hello?
I'll be him. Is that my margarita? I read.
Oh! I'll be him.
I'm gonna be
I test myself still, and just be careful of the cord as it almost killed him.
All right, I will. This cord.
I'll be him. It's fine. It's fine.
I'll drink this margarita off the floor.
Oh, very good. Very good. Anything else?
Good, very good, very good. I'll be Luke.
I drank this book is number one. That was fucking sick.
Call that a Thursday.
Hell yeah. Dude, you fucking, like, you know?
I've always known.
That was fucking sick what you just did. We go to class still. You
Yeah.
fucking crush cans on your forehead on a Thursday? Dude, Craig,
It's
your
amazing.
name sucks, but you do cool things.
I can barely get through this ginger ale.
You know, when I was in high school,
Oh, fuck, yeah, I love when he talks about high school times.
I didn't go to high school.
I had a lot of, like, trials and tribulations.
Yeah?
Actually, sorry. You just get really, like, a big-time bummer when you talk about your sex.
I swear to God, it ends with triumph. If you guys would only hear the story, then it ends with triumph.
It's just literally like you're really fucking chill and cool, and then all of a sudden it twists in 180s,
I'm
and then
sorry.
we're all like wanting to kill ourselves.
Maybe you're only hanging around the chill and cool guys who are on MTV, but I'm the one that ends with triumph.
Craig, I want to hear. I want to hear it.
Yeah, okay.
You've heard it. You can feel it. You can see it in his eyes. He's just gonna start crying in a second.
I like it when he cries.
Just because I have it on my Tumblr doesn't mean it's the same story in real life.
I don't read that anymore, by the way. I unsubscribed.
So anyway, I was in high school,
Yeah, okay.
and I was a big old piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Right?
What kind? Like paper, like plastic, like.
What do you? I mean, I was like the post-it note. You gave it up. You gave up on. Just like threw
just
the
like
whole
that
thing.
neon one that you just tossed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
He
this.
doesn't even change the words of it, Mark.
And so there I was. You know, they called me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
They called me. You know.
Man.
They called
Just
me.
say
They
it.
called me Doo-Doo Boy.
Oh, Mark.
And
Hey
then
man, you're gonna get flashbacks if you keep going.
that's a risk I'm willing to
I
take.
don't. think
Yeah,
you should.
move through it.
Look,
move
she's
through
getting
it.
There I
wet,
was.
and
Yeah.
I'm getting scared.
Doo-Doo Boy.
Doo-doo boy!
Anything with two names like that? That's serious.
Can I just let you guys know this is not our house? The cops are not gonna answer the phone.
It's cool. It's cool. My
Okay.
twin brother said it's okay.
Okay. Well, your twin brother knows, so I'm just not gonna be here when the flashbacks start to help you out.
Oh yeah, Doodoo Boy's here! Doodoo Boy's here! Oh, it's not a party until Doodoo Boy takes his shit on the rug.
Let's do it. Everyone's looking forward to me, Derek.
Doodoo Boy! Doodoo Boy! Doodoo Boy! Doodoo Boy!
Yes!
Doodoo
Look at his
Boy!
brow!
Yes!
His
the
pants
squat
down! His pants down!
The
Squat out!
stinky
I just shampooed this rug! I need to focus! I need to fucking focus!
Get the fuck out!
Oh my
I'm gonna bash your head in while you shit.
Shitting so hard he can't even see the gun.
Ah, it's out!
Oh! Back to the reminiscing. Back to the reminiscing.
Dude,
It
you
clipped
should
me,
change
but I
your
was.
pants. Just change your pants and continue the story. It's all you gotta do.
I feel better in them right now. I feel better in them
You-
as is.
But
As
there's
is.
more
No,
shitting
there's
stories
more
in this story, so it's just gonna. Whatever, it's your fucking life, dude. I just wish you were chill again and smashed a can on your forehead.
Anyway, so
I can't believe it.
there it was in the cafeteria.
Hey, let me get one of those square burgers and fucking. I want to talk to Wendy. Let me talk to Wendy. She's here, right? The redhead with freckles. fucking want to talk to her. Just give me her number.
She's not working tonight.
It's like she's fucking hot. I came here originally for the burgers, but now I come for.
Oh, well,
You know,
she's not working tonight.
it's her dad's restaurant, dude. What do you mean she's not fucking working? She gonna be around.
Yeah. I can get you a square burger.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, a square burger and just like if she's not working, like her phone.
Hey, Alex, can I grab my paycheck?
Hey.
Oh my god, I can't believe she came in and then here. Hey, Wendy.
Oh my god. Wait, you're the Wendy.
What?
This guy's been asking about you for a long time.
Oh, he's it's
Babe, get your check quick. I'm in the car, okay?
Okay, yeah. Can I grab that check, Alex?
Yeah,
Of
sure.
course, you got a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Wendy.
Yeah, you know you're Wendy.
Yeah, it would be insane if I was single.
Your chicken sandwich is it's real spicy. It's a spicy sandwich.
Babe,
Yeah,
this
babe.
roadhead's not gonna start itself.
I know that. Alex, I gotta suck this boyfriend in the road. Let me get a check.
You're so cool.
Oh my
Thank
god. Oh my
You're
wait,
so cool. I wish my dad owned the restaurant.
I know.
Will you date me, Wendy?
Wait.
Alex.
What?
Oh my god.
This is my. It's my road.
Phil.
With the
Why?
head.
I heard
You're
you wanted to
single.
talk.
What?
Oh no way!
I just wanna.
All right.
Oh!
Wait, what?
Okay. Do you want to get a grill head?
Have a burger.
Oh my god! I was about to get grilled head, but I'll make your burger at the same
No,
time.
I don't want my burger to be the grill head.
No, it's fine. We wear gloves. I wear gloves. I have a hairnet.
I know what was happening during it.
I have a hairnet that goes everywhere. It's so fine. It's fine.
Hey, it's your annual review.
I know it's not gonna be good.
It's not necessarily.
No, I know it's good. I know.
Hey, buddy. I'm the owner, you know? I know things. Sit down. It's
Okay.
a nice chat to chat.
Okay, you want to go through the whole thing?
I don't want to go through the whole anything, really. There's a lot I don't want to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we understand each other.
Yeah.
I'm a father. Are you a father yet? No, I don't think so. Are you? Are you? Please tell me you're not a father. I don't have a father.
Yeah, I'm a dad.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's recent.
I got huh?
Is that recent development?
I got a bunch of kids.
This is separate from the annual review. We're going to start the timer for that in a second. So, I didn't know
I just
that.
have a hard time connecting with them.
With your children?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually just a franchise owner, but I do go to therapy, so I could, I guess, kind of function in an empathic way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to not start the timer for quite some time for the in business review, and you can continue. Your kids, how many? 12? 14?
It's hard to say.
That's probably why you have a hard time connecting.
Yeah, there's
You
a
don't
bunch.
know.
It's just like,
Could
I
you
got
name-
this house, and they're just running everywhere. There's just kids everywhere. You know, they're in the pool, they're inside, they're making a mess, you know.
And they're all yours.
I think so.
Same mom.
That's pretty personal.
Feels like we've kind of crossed a line already.
Yeah.
You're sleeping with my daughter.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
She's a great
Okay. You know, let's
Your
start
daughter.
the timer. We're gonna start the timer. Okay?
Your daughter
This is now your
has
official
done
review.
things to me.
Danielle Andruskiwec one more time, everybody.
So now that we've established that I was very cool growing up, I actually did become cool in college, at least for freshman year, and then I obviously became an RA, if you've learned anything about my personality. But the end of my freshman year of college, and I played softball in college, and one of the girls on the team lives on the Cape, and so like 5 of us were like, oh, like yeah, in like a week from now, so like all of our parents were like picking us up, a week from now, like we're all gonna go down to the Cape for like we start our summer jobs and stuff like this. We'll go to beaches, we'll do whatever for, you know, a few days and then come back. And because my mother had a minivan, the plan was that I would drive. I was also the person who was most south, so like this made sense that I would take my mother's minivan. And I asked my mom, I was like, and this was a Wednesday, and I know this doesn't seem important, but it's very important to me because she and I still argue about this. It was a Wednesday, and I was like, Mom, a week from today, next Wednesday, can I borrow your minivan for a few days and you can take my car? Again, my car was the very cool 1995 Ford Taurus, no hubcaps, 2 racing stripes. It was also a grayish silver, depending on how the light hit it, because the owner before me, when like the paint chipped, he just got a spray can and sprayed it, and it was slightly the wrong color.
I like those.
And my mom was like, yeah, no, that's totally fine, sure. And so we go home, whatever. The night before I'm supposed to leave to go pick up, 4 of my friends to go to our other friend's house at Cape, I'm out with one of my friends, like 11 p.m. My mom calls me. She's like, oh, where are you? Like, when are you coming home? Because I'm leaving early tomorrow morning. And I said, well, Mom, where are you going with my car? And she's like, nowhere. I'm taking my car, and I'm picking up some girls from work, and we're going to the casino. And I was like, no. No, you told me that I could take your minivan. Like, I asked you this. I confirmed with her on Sunday 2 days earlier. And she was like, no, I don't remember saying that. I'm like, well, you did. And, like, I don't. She's like, well, just take your car. I'm like, there's not enough room in my car. She's like, well, then just, like, leave a different day. I'm like, no, I can't. I was very in a big huff about this.
You got that baseball
Did
bat.
you get that?
Punch her mom in the face.
I did not. Thought about it, but I did not. So I come home, and I go to my room to go to bed. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, well, I should obviously just take her car. And mind you, this is, again, if you've learned anything about my personality, this is not something that I would do. I don't
know.
I don't disobey my parents. But I went to college and I'm cool now. So I got up at 4 a.m. And here's the thing about moms, they just know things. And, like, my mom must have known that I was going to try to steal her car. Because at 4 a.m., I, like, go into her bedroom door is open and the light is on. She's in her pajamas, but she's just sitting on, like, the edge of her bed.
Horrifying.
Well, but she fell asleep sitting on her bed. So she's asleep like this, sort of, like, hunched over, clearly sleeping. And her car keys are just below her head on the floor.
No.
So,
This is a trap. This is an obvious trap.
That little cage above.
So I take my car keys and I army crawl into her bedroom. Put my car keys down and take hers.
Jesus Christ.
Army crawl back out. Get all of my shit in her car. And then I drive to the Stop and Shop in the next town to sleep in the parking lot. Because it is 4 a.m. and I'm not going to show up at my friend's house at 6 a.m. So I do that. I sleep in the parking lot. And I have, like, my map quest, like, printed out, like, all the things that I have to do. And I sleep for a few hours, and then I drive up. And on this drive up, I turned my phone off so that my mother could not call me. And so I pick up my first friend, having a good time, pick up the next friend, we get to my friends down at the Cape, we're chatting with this, and, like, my mom calls, and my friend's mom is like, oh, did you get that? I was like, oh, no, she knows I'm going to call her later, and I just shut off the ringer. And so when we're on the Cape, I was hanging out with people while they were smoking pot, and this is the first time I'd ever really done that. And so we fishbowled my minivan, like, on a beach. And by we, I mean I stood out of the car because I didn't want to accidentally get high because I was driving. And I thought that was irresponsible.
Oh, doesn't mean it, Smoked weed.
And yeah, I'm cool now, Ben. We've established that. And so eventually, like, I go home and, I have this great time. Like, okay. I'm like, oh, man. I get home, it's a few days later. My mom is not home. However, my car is there with my car keys. And there's just a note on my bedroom door that says, pack your bags and go to your dad's. Wow. So I do. I get my stuff and I go to my dad's house. And when I walk into my dad's house, my dad is, like, ready for me. He's in his kitchen. He's at a kitchen counter, and he's like, I come in the door, and I'm just like, I'm like, hey, Dad. And he's like, we need to talk. I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, you can't do this. You cannot treat your mother with that type of disrespect. You cannot treat me with that type of disrespect. Are you ever going, he's like, are you ever going to do this again? I was like, no, absolutely not. Of course I won't. He's like, okay then. I believe you. Of all my kids. and then he offered me a beer and we hung out and watched football.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is AT&T calling.
No, thank you. Hello?
Hi, this is AT&T. We have a very important
No! No!
survey.
No!
Please.
No. Where the fuck's my phone? Where the fuck is it? Hello? I'm having trouble understanding you. No, thank you. AT&T, you're the worst.
Gonna make that girl my wife.
I think that my divorce is gonna be kind of fucking cool. My kids are gonna be chill.
Yeah.
They're gonna be healthy. You and I, we're gonna be on the same team. That's how we're gonna get them. I don't want any part of you. In fact, you make me sick to look at and be around. But I think my divorce is gonna work out really good.
I thought you might say that.
What does that mean? I don't like that.
I thought you might say that.
That was a tone. It was a trick. It was a tricky tone. Are you not on my team? If the kids fuck something up, and we need them to be on our, they need to be good. We're not on the same team.
These kids are SEAL Team 6 trained. Okay.
Yeah.
They're
Sometimes they go rogue, Doug.
Not under my watch.
You signed agreements, a lot of agreements. I have the papers lined up here, just so we can review.
I know, page by page, across a long table. I don't like it.
I got it on table specifically.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Okay,
Oh, great. Oh, great. Who's going to return it? Who's going to return it?
You're a fucking piece of scum.
That's all I know how to be.
If the kids go rogue and do something crazy, I need us on the same team, okay?
Really? Really?
You agreed. You signed it. You signed it in blood. You signed it in pen. You signed it in other things.
A very odd request on your part.
Thank you. I still have some of your blood.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
You wouldn't.
Nothing.
You wouldn't.
Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't.
Hey, Mom, Dad, I
Ah!
have something to confess to you guys.
Yes, confessions.
Tell us.
Tell us. We are here together as a team
I'm
for
a
you.
good kid, but
The best of our
you let
three.
me take the car. I got into an accident with the car. I was out later than I should have been. I got into
How
an
late?
accident. Huh?
Give us more details. You're being vague.
It's like 1:30 a.m.
It was like 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, and I drove into a dump truck.
A dump
You
truck.
kicking back some
Yeah, I was drinking. Yeah, I was drinking and
What were you
driving.
drinking?
and
What were you drinking?
Beer.
While you drove?
Yeah, I was drinking beer and I drove
What
into a
kind of
dump
beer?
truck.
You doing
What
you
kind of
doing a
beer?
little you doing a little
Yeah, I was smoking. Yeah, I was smoking weed.
you doing a little that
Yeah.
you doing a little that booger
Yeah, I was
sugar?
boxing. I was shadow boxing. I was doing it all while I was driving. I just wanted to let you guys know.
And he made it out alive.
Yeah.
Pamela?
Yeah.
need to talk. I just got off the phone with your mother.
Yeah.
Is it true? Did you burn down the orphanage?
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing.
Burnt it hard.
Made sure there were no survivors.
Yeah.
Look, you can't treat the orphans that way.
Oh,
You
I
can't
can and I did. I watched all of them burn. I walked in there and I said, "You got these comfy cribs? I didn't have any of these when I was a kid. These beautiful comfy cribs with this access to all this milk that you wanted and all these toys that you wanted."
You can't take out your childhood on them.
Well, I just did.
You must let me buy the rights to your biography.
Oh!
You must let me buy the rights. The world needs to hear this fucked story.
Let me tell you, I'll make it more fucked for...
You remember me? I got out.
Tommy!
I made it out of
I
that
thought you were
orphanage.
dead. I made sure you were dead.
I remember.
You were cradle number 3.
You're sick.
I stopped on you.
Yeah.
Get the biography. Burning Orphans. Oh. You'll like this one.
This is a solid.
It's a quick read.
Okay.
Yes.
Quick read, light read, tea time read.
Skinny.
Skinny
So
tea
skinny.
time.
It's a skinny book.
So,
Large font.
Okay.
And it's meant to look burned.
Okay. Now, based on the title.
The title is everything.
The title, it sounds.
Not our motto, but
If
it's
I
everything.
if I had to write in the, because we all know the motto, which is.
Which is?
It leaves you speechless.
Yeah, it really is so bright and
we
the
can
font is
change
good.
the letters around at nighttime.
Oh, that's what it is. So, okay.
Take a whiff.
Take a whiff. Take a moment.
Yep.
Can
Smells
you
smells
burn?
like a really tragic orphanage, and so.
And other parts and elements of
Okay.
themes and
Because
books.
so if the orphanage that if
And
it's
is
about an orphanage that burned and the orphanage was full of kids
And couldn't it be or not be?
or not be, I don't see how this could possibly not be about tragic childhood.
And that is up to you. That's the question as a reader.
It's one of those questions that doesn't get answered.
There are suggested questions in the back at the end of the book.
This is on a lot of 6th grade reading books.
It is in a lot, and some ladies' luncheon book clubs.
They a lot of them.
Those two groups really connect.
They really bond.
It's a Venn diagram no one expected.
6th graders and ladies having lunch together.
Book clubs.
Well, oftentimes the ladies in the book club, they're the ones teaching the 6th graders, so
Yes.
they're the ones coming with us.
Some of them are
you
mothers, but
Yes.
PTA obviously affiliated.
Garbage man. Garbage man.
So sorry.
to see this.
Garbage
So
man.
sorry.
Garbage man. You got any garbage?
In the back door next time.
We hired him to just come out like that, you know, whenever he wants.
We don't mean to alarm you or scare you, or you, him.
You know, if you don't want to be treated like this,
He loves it.
you can just punch these two people right in the face. If you just punch
That's
them
an
right in
option?
the face, they would respect you so much.
Don't listen
Don't
to him.
listen to him. We
You
have
could punch them
biographies
right
for
in the
you
face.
that
You
sing
could
to
too. You
sleep.
could sock them right.
Not
in
today!
Thank you, everybody. That is the show. Back to the pickle, everyone. Oh, yes. And Danielle and Andruskiwec, our storyteller. We have now reached the final part of the show where, we give away this pickle. You can be walking out of here one pickle richer. And here's how we're going to do it. Everybody stand up. Yeah. Great. And now, if you like spicy food, have a seat.
Oh, wow.
Wow, okay.
Oh my God!
Wait, everyone has to sign it.
You get the pickle!
Bland pickle just for you.
Well, sure, but would you have sit?
This has been a ton of fun. I want to thank all of our cast for coming out. I want to thank Danielle for telling stories.
And for triumphing.
We have shows on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We have classes. You can check out all the information at unioncomedy.com. Thank you so much for coming out. Enjoy the rest of your night. And everybody, here's the pickle for you. Here it is!